Good morning, everyone. Sorry I did not film yesterday. We were up in the Bay Area and we had to drive back down yesterday morning, so I didn't get any reading done yet because I had to go straight to work after we got back. And I was really tired yesterday and went to bed at like 9:30. But I should be getting some reading done today. I brought my 2 comics to read on the bus with me, and then I'm finishing up One Day We'll All Be Dead and None of This Will Matter by Sachi. I forgot what her last name is, but yeah, Sachi. But yeah, I will hopefully finish that because I like it a lot so far. That wasn't on my TBR, but that's a book I started last week, so I'll catch up with you all later. Hopefully I'll have read something. Alright, good morning. I promise this is not going to only be updates as I walk to the bus, but I have a very small storage capacity on my phone, and it was not letting me film anything yesterday, but I think I fixed it, so, but I started reading Angela Davis's Freedom is a Constant Struggle, and I'm almost halfway done with that, so I should be able to finish that on the bus. And then I have 2 comics with me, so I could read those also on the bus. But I will update you later in the day. It's like a busy week at work, so sorry these vlogs have not been that interesting, but yeah. This is Philip. Gotta go, boy. Bye, Philip. That is this really cute dog who always wants pets. He's a cutie. Oh, my other friend is here too. Hi, girl. Oh my goodness. I can't reach you. Oh, hi, girl. This is cute. Oh yeah, rub that belly. Okay, I gotta go, Kira. Oh, what is it? What is it? Oh, such a good stretch. Yes. Okay. Hi, girl. Bye. Got to see all my dog friends this afternoon. Okay, so now that you got to see some dogs, I finished reading Freedom is a Constant Struggle by Angela Davis, and it was really good. It was short, it was like 150 pages, but it was very different than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a normal text, but it was mostly speeches. Hold on. Okay, so it was mostly speeches and then a couple interviews with a Palestinian activist. And a lot of the speeches, they were all in different places. And a lot of them were kind of similar, so it got a bit repetitive if someone is watching me. But yeah, it got a little repetitive, but it was really interesting. She was mostly talking about, these cars are being really loud, but she was mostly talking about how different movements and activists from different movements should kind of come together and unite in like how human rights in certain countries should become a global issue. And then she was also talking about how we shouldn't identify like one leader, how it should be like a collective effort. That was kind of the main summary of all the speeches, but they were all really interesting. Definitely not an introductory Angela Davis text. Recommend Woman, Race and Class. That's still my favorite of hers, but she is such a smart and amazing lady, so that was a great start to Booktubeathon. and hopefully I should be able to get at least one more book read today. I'll update you later. Maggie! Hey, girl! Come here. Good girl. Alright, hey everyone. I just finished March, book 2. It is a lot bigger than the first one, and the third one is even bigger. But it's really great. If you haven't heard of it, it's by John Lewis, and, well, he didn't draw it, but it's his story. And yeah, it's very intense to read, but the art is good, and you learn many facts. I really felt like reading that after finishing Angela Davis's book, because she talks about civil rights a lot and mentioned a lot of people that are in the book, so I felt like reading it. I might read book 3 next, but I kind of like to give myself a little break between them just because they're pretty intense. So, but we're gonna make some pizza now and then watch TV later, so I'll catch up with you all later. Okay, I've been feeling really bad about updating when I finish books, but yesterday I read Motor Crush, which is the newest, I think, comics experience graphic novel of the month book club, and it's about a lady biker who's involved in this like underground world of like illegal drugs for your bike or something. I still have a lot of questions, but I liked it a lot, and it kind of reminded me of Paper Girls a little bit with its like mystery that was unsolved and cool ladies. And Maggie, why are you sitting like that? My dog is sitting really silly. But yeah, I read that and I liked it a lot, and I'll definitely be reading another book tonight because it's Friday. But right now I'm gonna go eat my dinner. Alright, hopefully you can hear me because Christine is splatting things on the screen. I don't know if you can see that, but I just read Doom Patrol by Gerard Way and Nick Darrington. It was very weird. I didn't know until I started reading that Doom Patrol is like a group of superheroes, and I was very confused what was going on. I like finally figured it out at the end of the book, and then it was the end. So, but the art was really great, so I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I need to like do a bunch of research about all these characters, but the art was cool, so yeah. Maggie, come here, come here, come here.
This is just part of the mourning process.
Oh, stop indulging him. I'm nothing if I'm not liberal, but that limp-wristed hippie garbage needs to be nipped in the bud.
Hey, just checking in. I am off to a comedy show that's starting at midnight tonight, but I finished the short story collection, One Day We'll All Be Dead and None of This Will Matter, and it was good. I'll update my feelings more tomorrow because I got to run, but I have to finish 2 more books tomorrow if I want to complete reading 7 books, but I think I can do it because I'm not really doing anything tomorrow except for watching Game of Thrones at night, so let's catch up with y'all later. Bye. Alright, good morning or afternoon. It is Sunday, the last day of the Booktubeathon, and I'm sitting here on my couch, and I just read Fante Bukowski by Noah Van Skeever. This wasn't on my TBR, but I decided to read this one instead because it's pretty short. It's just a little graphic novel about a struggling writer who, I forget where he lives. I think potentially Toronto, but yeah, he's just trying to be a writer, but he's bad at it. And it was pretty funny. And now I'm reading A Crack Up at the Race Riots by Harmony Korine. And this is the last book I need to read today, so if I finish this book, which, well, like, I just started it, so I'm like 20 pages in. It's like 150 pages, but it's like mostly lists and stuff. So, yeah, I feel like I could definitely finish this today. And then I'll have read 7 books. So I will update you all later if I finish this book, which I think I will because I have like 12 hours. So. Alright, so I just finished A Crack Up at the Race Riots by Harmony Korine. And this is a weird book. It's like a collection of ideas and scenes. I don't really know how to describe it or review it. I haven't actually seen any Harmony Korine books, or any Harmony Korine movies, or read any of his other stuff, but I, like, know about him, and after reading this, I'm definitely curious about the rest of his work, but I feel like if I had seen at least one of his movies, I might have gotten, like, a little more out of this, but, yeah. So, it is, like, 10 o'clock on Sunday, so I'm probably not going to read any more tonight. We did get some single issue comics today, but I don't know if I'll read those. So I'm just going to go through all the books that I read for the readathon. I did complete all 7 challenges, which is exciting. So I'm just going to go over which challenges I completed with which books. So the first challenge was read a book with a person on the cover. And so I read Motor Crush by Brendan Fletcher, Cameron Stewart, and Babs Tarr. And then the second one is read a hyped book, and I read Freedom is a Constant Struggle by Angela Davis. The third challenge is finish a book in 1 day, and I read Doom Patrol Volume 1 by Gerard Way, Nick Darrington, and Tamara Von Villain. And the fourth challenge is read about a character different than you. For that one, I read One Day We'll All Be Dead and None of This Will Matter by Sachi Cole. The fifth challenge is read and finish a book outdoors. So I read March Book 2 by John Lewis, Andrew Aiden, and Nate Powell. The sixth challenge is read a cover by, for that one I did A Crack Up at the Race Riots by Harmony Korine. Sorry, I ran out of space on my phone, so I have to use Rustine's. But the sixth challenge was read a cover by, and I read this one. We didn't actually buy this, someone gave it to us, but it is a very beautiful cover, and I'd never seen it before. But if I had seen it, I might have bought it. So, gonna use that. And then the last one was Fante Bukowski by Noah Van Skeever? I don't know. And that was just read 7 books. And I read 7 books, and it was a lot of fun. this was like kind of crazy week because I'm starting like a big thing next week for work. What is that? But yeah, it was fun. I read a lot of comics because I was playing video games and stuff, but it was fun, and I'll catch up with you all later. Bye!